Pokémon Infinite Fusion, the game that lets you fuse any two Pokémon together to form something completely new. With literally hundreds of thousands of custom sprites, you could end up with either the sickest new Pokémon you've ever seen or the sleep paralysis demon that keeps me up at night. I'd heard that this game was harder than your average Pokémon game, and with a whopping 6 months of Pokémon experience under my belt, I thought, yeah, I can probably beat it as a Nuzlocke completely blind. You might be asking, dude, are you an absolute idiot? And to that I say, no comment. Regardless, this Pokemon experience was one of the most fun, surprising, hilarious, and terrifying ones I've ever had. And it all started in a familiar place with a familiar face.
Look at him! Oh my god. I freaking love him.
Alright, you guys know the deal. Traditional Nuzlocke rules including 1 Pokemon per route, permadeath, and level caps for each gym leader. Of course, we have to name every Pokemon after viewers to make the stakes very real, since I'll have an angry mob after me if I let even one of our friends die. I also let chat choose all the fusions because I hate myself. With that being said, it was time to head out on an adventure to break the curse of the Nuzlocke. We just gotta beat a rival real quick and...
Yeah, I just lose.
So technically, the run doesn't start until we get Pokeballs, right? Maybe a Nuzlocke was a bad idea. And with our first technical death out of the way, I gave the starter to a big supporter of the channel, and we were off. My new friend and I immediately got to work killing helpless animals for sport until I wondered the same thing I'm sure you all are. When do we get to start fusing Pokemon? Well, we get access to that the same way as everything else in America.
I would like to make a purchase. I would like to engage in capitalism.
With cold, hard cash. Well, just like a freshman in college, it's time to experiment. We immediately went to catch danger and catch our very first fusion. Great! I hate it. With a technically better mon at our disposal, we proceeded to kill hideous wild fusions until we ran into our rival, Duda, one of my real-life friends.
Hey, Ice, you going to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through.
Okay, dude, why is our rival such an asshole? You know what? I no longer feel bad for killing all of his Pokemon. It's an unforgiving world out there, and someone's got to teach him who the boss is. Despite being low health, our friend was able to take home victory thanks to his higher level from killing crimes against nature. Now all we have to do is make it through the forest, which should be relatively easy.
Each fusion is 830.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I know that I'm relatively new to Pokemon, but this is embarrassing even for me. Oh, please don't roast me. Okay, well, I mean, since you're already in the comments, why don't you sub while you're down there? Do it for the little Eevee. Look how cute he is. Despite the tragedy of losing a Pokemon before the first gym, it does bring up something that I hadn't thought of. I was just beginning to get a handle on Pokemon types and moves, and this game introduced a whole new set of fusions with unpredictable type combinations and movesets. I had been letting my brain run on autopilot and threw out a Pichu against a fusion without considering the fact that fusions are typically much stronger than normal Pokemon, and Pichu is very weak. I realized that this run wasn't something that I would be able to zone out on and complete. I had thrown myself into the Arcanine Den, and I was about to realize that in the very first gym.
GOG, that bird is ready to throw hands.
Okay, well, maybe not the first gym, but things are definitely going to get harder. But I mean, come on, it's the first gym, and we got the water starter. I mean, everyone knows, rocks get wet, they explode, common knowledge. After wiping the floor with Brock, we evolved Dangerio.
Hoot turtle.
Better than before, I guess. Went through some unskippable tutorials, but it's fine because she's scientist mommy. I mean, fused more of our party. And had a run-in with... Okay, is that the Pokemon Godfather? I guess having only one police officer for the entire region really came back to bite him, huh? It turns out, Team Rocket was conducting experiments to fuse 3 Pokemon into 1. Really? 2 wasn't enough for you? Much to the dismay of certain chatters who were way too excited for the unethical testing on small animals, I decided to step in. I gave the leader a completely 100% canon accent,
Someone take care of this kid right away.
showed Super Nerd Miguel that he is, in fact, not that guy. Yes, that is actually his name. And...
Oh,
okay, well, I guess I don't have to do anything. Except maybe watch Al Pokey-Pone over here pour this dude a pair of cement shoes. Luckily, just as I began to realize how much hot water I could have gotten us into with the Mafia, they all instant transmissioned out of the cave, leaving me and my friends wondering what just happened.
they just disappeared. They instant transmission. Shriek!
You know, the existence of a Mafia in the Pokemon universe really makes me question why Mr. Godfather doesn't just pull out a Tommy gun to take care of his duels. I mean, I guess it would be pretty overpowered if he was losing a battle just to say, "Go, concealed carry," and shoot our character in the chest. We shrugged our shoulders, said, "Okay, I guess," and went to add a familiar face to the team. Oh hey, we can get a bike really early in this game. Wow, that's so convenient.
Dude, this bike better be made out of solid gold. Are you f***ing kidding me?
Okay, maybe we don't need a bike. I guess all the Meowths printing money with payday affected inflation more than I thought. Since I elected not to sell a kidney, we began the long journey to the next town. On foot. Wait, why can't I just fly on my— Oh hey, what's up, dudo? Haven't seen you since our last battle where there was no clear winner. Well, I've been grinding a lot, so I'll show him this time with my higher level Pokemon.
It's level 18!
Yeah, we were extremely underleveled, but luckily, Dangerio was just high-leveled enough to compete. We just had to hope that he could get us through the fight.
Thank God. Okay. Yeah, get the f out of here, dude. It's level 19. Okay. Yeah, okay. There he goes.
With a little bit of luck, Dangerio has done it. Honestly, we had just been extremely lucky that he had a move to super effectively hit every Pokemon on Duda's team, and enough potions to let the Charizard take itself out with self-damage. It was painfully obvious that we were in no shape to face the trials ahead, so we decided that it was time to beef up our stats. After the first gym, I found some children that I thought I could beat in a fight and immediately started grinding for levels. Normally, I might feel bad about killing small, innocent creatures, but no, this thing deserves no mercy. Anyways, it's just the route to the second gym, so nothing of interest really happens unless you count nearly losing my starter to Little Timmy's random rollout. As a side note, I find it absolutely hilarious that you can keep re-challenging trainers to a battle as many times as you want. We essentially bully children into letting us use their pets as a glorified punching bag. Once I had my fill of violence, I decided that I should probably actually progress through the game, so we rolled up to Misty's gym, confident in our skills.
Alright, what's up, Misty? Oh my God, I love it so much. Ow!
Okay, so we wiped on the second gym, but in my defense, Misty's Pokemon were really cute and distracted me, okay? Alright, but like technically we only entered 3 Pokemon from our team into battle, right? So it's not a full blackout. We eventually decided that if something like this happens, then I would just have to give subs to reattempt the fight with a new team as a punishment. I guess the first loss was too much for Danger to bear because he insisted that he be unfused with the starter and fused with someone else to create the Pokemon we would need to take Misty down. All I can say is that the divorce must have been hard on Cheerio, but at least he can create a cooler fusion this time. Or he could become that. Regardless, the new fusions were more than enough to take Misty down and claim the second badge. We may have survived, but I was reminded that this was only the second gym. If I was having this much trouble now, what would be in store for us later? Well, that's a problem for another day, so I threw some of my team into the box to never again see the light of day and immediately set out to discover new creatures that would haunt my nightmares. Along the way, we ran into this guy who,
Look at his face!
I don't think this guy should be allowed to own Pokemon. I'll just be going now. After looting his house and stealing a ticket to the SSN, we headed off to take a vacation after a long day of creating crimes against nature. We somehow ended up in Vermilion City, stole some dude's old rod, and talked about which Pokemon to fuse next. Okay, y'all need Jesus. After running into a girl that has seen things no one was meant to see,
This girl has seen some things.
we were finally able to board the SS Anne and... Oh, come on! Duda is here. Dude, I'm just trying to relax. Creating creatures that not even God could love is exhausting work, you know. Alright, fine. I'll participate in this battle that I was totally prepared for. So, with our rival defeated, we casually beat up and robbed everyone on the ship, learned cut from the cut master.
I just rubbed the captain's back. Why? I love how a kid walks into his room, he starts rubbing his back for no reason, and the captain turns around, you want to see my cut technique?
And headed directly to the third gym. Surge must have really been out of ideas designing this place because the puzzle was literally just rummaging through the trash until you get lucky. But other than the psychological toll of realizing how bad my luck is, there's nothing too hard here. Surge? Buddy? You good? Alright, let's just beat him quick and get out of here before he sends me to the back rooms or something. And just like that, with extreme determination and a ground-type Pokemon, we defeated Surge and found out that... Wait, the badges give stat boosts? Surge? Are these drugs? Surge? Anyway, I made sure to pick up more friends that we could use for fusion fuel later and... Okay, hear me out. What if the path to the next town was long and arduous with lots of grinding levels? What if it just wasn't? Great, now that I'm done bleaching my eyeballs, we can move on to the next gym. Except not really, because our rival, goddamn! As annoying as he is, the rival fell just as easily as the previous times.
Forget this one.
The random Snorlax fusion we found afterwards, though, did not fall as easily.
Okay, well, there goes Menger.
Okay, hear me out. There are no revives in a Nuzlocke, true. But technically, fused Pokemons have 2 lives in one body, right? That obviously means that they have enough strength to be revived once. That's clearly true and not just some arbitrary rule that I just made up because I realized the game was too hard to beat as a Nuzlocke on my first playthrough. With Menger back on the team, we ran into Team Rocket again, doing what they do best and bullying people with weaker Pokemon than them. Also, no, that's nothing like what I've been doing this whole run. It's completely different. We discovered that we apparently need the Sylph Scope to follow Team Rocket and their hostage further into the graveyard, even though none of them had one. So I turned around, yelled, "Good luck fighting the Mafia," towards the old man, and ran out of there as fast as my small little legs would carry me. After gambling away our life savings and dealing with this guy who must be really bored.
There's no secret switch behind it, okay? There's nothing there. Okay, I guess he wasn't lying.
We came across a... Wait a minute. Is this a Pokemon black market? Well, I guess we know where all these Team Rocket goons get their Pokemon now. I think I'll just see myself out. Wait another minute! That mon is so cute. You know, now that I think about it, it would be irresponsible not to buy this guy. I mean, think about it. Is it really that illegal if we're saving a small, innocent... If anyone asks, we found him like this. With one extra skeleton in our closet, we finally made it to the 4th gym to challenge the...
What? Team Rocket have kidnapped Mr. Fuji.
What do you mean? Kidnapped? Well, I don't know what I expected. Are you even a good villain if you don't have part of your plan take place in... I had begun to think this game wouldn't be very challenging despite the mistakes I had already made. We had pretty much steamrolled most of the fights up until this point. Most. But we had finally run into our first challenging fight. Giovanni. Giovanni is different from anyone we had fought up until this point. He was sick and tired of a literal child grinding his criminal empire to a halt and came for us at full force.
Yeah, Cheerio can take this. God, he's a higher level than us, actually.
Everything was looking manageable until Giovanni threw out his Honkin, a Haunter fused with a Kangaskhan. Not only were we severely underleveled, the Honkin was both Ghost and Normal type, meaning only Dark moves could hit it super effectively. If that wasn't enough, the thing was an absolute beast with its stats compared to what we had at that point. Our only hope was to use Confusion and pray that luck was in our favor.
Godspeed, my friend. Good luck. Come on, please. I'm begging you. Yes! I'm gonna go for it. He has another one! What the f is that? Perfect, but it's fine. We can confuse him. I'm just gonna go for that. Idiot! You had that win in the bag and you threw it away!
Oh my god, that was way too close. I mean, we'd pulled off a win without any deaths, sure, but to be honest, that was only because of some questionable plays on Giovanni's part. Maybe he realized that killing a child in broad daylight would bring too much attention to his plans. But in any case, we had just barely survived, and that was a huge wake-up call to me and the team that we needed to take Team Rocket seriously. With that being said, we let Giovanni go so that he could terrorize another city, fused more friends, and headed off to face the 4th gym. Honestly, after Giovanni, nothing here was much of a challenge.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm self-conscious. Okay.
With the help of our new friend, Lurk, we easily burned through all the plants and claimed the 4th badge. After the gym, we took a break to take the most precious Eevee for a walk before grabbing the Sylph Scope so that we can go save the old man that's definitely still fine after we left him in a 1v6 against Team Rocket. Oh, wait a sec. These tickets that I've been getting after every gym can be used for what now? Pokemon gambling, you say? I'm sure the old man is fine. Let's win big, baby! Woo! Gambling addictions affect hundreds of Pokemon trainers every year. Don't let yourself be like Ice. Stop the cycle. Get help now. You! Oh, hey, I, come to save you from Team Rocket.
Don't give me that! You fucking left me!
What? No, I would never do that. Yeah, I totally left you.
Yeah, you did, you little
So,
Just take it and get out!
So, anyway, Poison Gym, I guess. You know, with all this fusing, it really makes you wonder if having your DNA ripped apart hurts. Oh yeah, no. This thing is definitely suffering. Despite his, unique appearance, Chug Chug was an absolute beast. Having the good stats of a starter Pokemon and a dual water psychic typing made him the perfect counter to the gym. Oh my god, they're already dead. The gym leader should have been just as easy, but...
Come on, confuse him.
Oh no. Well, technically he's fused, so he's got another soul in his body to continue fighting for a while. You're good, right? Yeah, he's good. Despite Chug Chug's blunder taking half of his lifespan, Maggie was able to clean up and easily claim the 5th gym badge. So we might have been a bit worse for wear, but we were mostly still intact. Little did I know, nothing could prepare me for what was coming next. Oh, my poor, naive past self. Look at how young and innocent he was. If only I knew the horror I was about to witness. Unfortunately, the next encounter was a canon event, and I was powerless to stop it.
It's just titties! I mean udders.
Okay, that traumatizing experience aside, the new Terror Sphere that we had just added to the team was actually a fantastic addition. It was a dual ghost normal type, meaning it couldn't be hit by ghost, normal, or fighting type moves, and it could only be hit super effectively by dark type moves. Add to that the tankiness of a Miltank, a leftovers item that gradually restores health, and a stall moveset, and we had created something even more terrified, guaranteed to make opposing trainers punch a hole in their wall faster than an Overwatch player losing a ranked game. I mean, that all sounds fun until you realize you have to look at this for the rest of the run. After the monstrosity had its fill of blood by mowing through an entire biker gang, we arrived at Saffron City, home of Team Rocket. Okay, honestly, the concept of Team Rocket taking over an entire town was so cool to me. It really made them feel like more of a threat since they were real impacts for the player.
What? They chopped off the Slowpoke's tail!
It was at this point that I realized that I may have underestimated the strength of my team. Just by letting my chat choose which Pokemon would be fused, I had ended up with some extremely powerful friends with varying movesets that could take on Team Rocket with ease. The fights weren't the problem though, oh no. Team Rocket's headquarters in Saffron were in a high-rise building, and you could visit every single floor. The entire building was set up like a maze, with optional fights if you chose the wrong path. And, well, let's just say there were no grunts left by the time I made it to the top floor. Despite taking longer on this puzzle than I care to admit, we eventually made it to the top to face off against Giovanni. Oh, god damn it! Why are you here? How are you here? It took me 3 hours, I mean, an undisclosed amount of time to make it here. Were you just following me this whole time?
Wait, kept you ice? I thought I'd run into you if I followed you in here.
You could have helped, you little... Hang on, this shouldn't take long.
What do you mean? 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 What do you mean?
Oh, that's it.
Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through.
Your Pokemon aren't dead, but I can probably make them faint though. Great. Now that we've put Duda in his place, we can team up with him? Oh, come on! Okay, so we may have beat Giovanni once before, but he was truly a menace in this game. I know, a Pokemon villain that's actually competent, right? I admit that I took this fight lightly. Typically, double battles where an NPC is your partner are really easy, so I thought this would be the same. Oh, poor past me. I just wanna... Hey, come here. Hey! Stop f***ing up my life! Anyway, this double battle was a little different. Our rival might as well have been attacking with tissue paper, leaving my team to do most of the heavy lifting. If that wasn't bad enough, if we got unlucky enough, Giovanni could just attack the Pokemon from my team twice in one turn, which, sucks. Despite some unfortunate deaths, I just kept force-feeding my friends meds until we squeaked out a victory somehow. Apparently beating up the mob boss wasn't totally useless either, since we got to snag a Master Ball from this totally legal machine. What? What? Okay, I know that Team Rocket is a morally ambiguous organization, but this could really help us down the road. And hey, I mean, it doesn't count as stealing if it's from a criminal, right? After beating Giovanni and saving the city from Team Rocket, the gym leader still didn't believe we were worthy of the badge, I guess, even though we beat the trainer that she apparently lost to. Oh well, after what we just went through, I'm sure it'll be easy.
I don't know if we outspeed. I'm gonna go for it.
I said it'll be easy. After that flawless victory, we gambled with the lives of our friends for a while before setting out on the open sea. We made sashimi out of every fish we saw to juice up the level of our team before finally arriving at Cinnabar Island. Not much is better than a nice, relaxing island trip to calm our nerves after some really tough fights. I may have said some questionable things while trying to get information out of one of the scientists working there.
People often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. Can you examine my Pokemon balls? My Pokeballs? I mean, my balls?
but we were mostly free to add new friends to the team and create some new fusions, some of which weren't completely cursed. Some. Well, that didn't last long. I stood by and watched as Team Rocket stole a boat and had karma come back to bite me immediately when I realized that they took the boat that was supposed to ferry me where I was supposed to go. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but surf there myself. I'm never swimming again. With one more traumatizing experience to add to my collection, we arrived at Mount Ember. Now we can, oh, look at them! I have never wanted Pokemon to be real so much in my life. With that absolute cuteness returning our motivation, it was finally time to see what Team Rocket was up to. Oh, hang on. All right, now. Okay, sure. I mean, I guess it is their base. Of course it's well protected. Okay, really? Come on! After defeating more criminals in this cave than there probably are in a prison, we finally made it to the end. It was here that we got to the bottom of what Team Rocket and Giovanni had been planning. That's right. Giovanni didn't want to just fuse any 3 Pokemon, oh no. He wanted to fuse the 3 legendary bird Pokemon, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, into one extremely powerful force of nature. It was at this point that I became legitimately terrified of a trainer in a Pokemon game for the first time since my first Pokemon playthrough. Well, at least it can't get any worse. It got worse. Not only did this Pokemon have the crazy stats of a legendary, it had 3 separate health bars and got to attack 3 times per turn. I had no doubt that if I lost this fight, Giovanni would lay waste to the land. There were real stakes here. More was on the line than losing my lunch money. But would my team and I be able to overcome this challenge and destroy Giovanni once and for all? Oh no, of course not. Are you kidding? I went into this cutscene without even knowing that there would be a fight. We were laughably unprepared. But one strategy crafting session and some gift subs later, we were ready to take on one of the toughest Pokemon challenges I had ever faced.
Dude, this is just ridiculous, man. Oh my god, that almost killed, bro. Chat, I'm gonna go for the kill. Light screen! He used light screen! Oh!
Oh, we did it! By the skin of our teeth, we did it! The team may have been in shambles, but Maggie watching stream had done it and carried the wishes of their fallen comrades to victory. Well, we may have stopped Giovanni's plans, but unfortunately that doesn't mean we're able to catch his prize Triple Fusion. We are able to grab Moltres though, which we sorely needed after that fight. I think I need to use the Master Ball here because honestly our team, well, can you even call it a team at this point? In any case, I don't think they're up to the challenge. 1 ball later and we've got ourselves a legendary. Despite having just probably saved the entire region, all we were thanked with was a locked door. Wait, what do you mean I need to track down the gym leader? It's literally his job to fight me. Hello? Well, whatever. At least this is a good opportunity to use our beefed up bird to slaughter all of the ghosts that are in here for some reason. Oh, hey, that's the gym leader. Hey, old man. Old man? Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for—
Who's that? Who are you?
Oh, I'm a trainer looking to challenge you for a badge.
Are you my grandson?
What? No, I'm a—
Do you know where I live?
What? Dude, how are you a gym leader?
I smell burnt toast.
Look, all that matters is that we got it right. Immediately after that, we got out of town as quickly as possible before anyone could question the legality of our methods. The final gym happened to be close by, and somehow no crazy things happened to slow us down. We'd made it. This is it, the final gym. Although I knew that this one would be different. The final gym is typically the hardest. I had been planning a bit for some fights before this, but this is where I truly took the next fight seriously. I had watched too many friends fall in front of my eyes, so I came up with a strategy and headed in to find something that no one was expecting. That's right, the gym leader was Giovanni. Okay, so apparently everyone already knew that, but look, I never played Fire Red Leaf Green, okay? I didn't know this was coming. God, there must really be no laws for gym leaders, huh? After thwarting his plans, he had returned to his hideout, which just so happened to be a gym, I guess. Probably not the best plan. Regardless of how ridiculous it might seem, that didn't mean Giovanni's team was a joke. His team was hard before, sure, but he was about to show us why he's the boss.
Earthquake, that's fine. Oh my god, that's not fine. He withdrew. No, dude. Oh my god. This guy.
Everything was going pretty well despite us being pretty underleveled. My team had a perfectly crafted strategy. Or so I thought, until Giovanni sent out his Rylax. I didn't think that this would be a big deal, but there was one thing that I missed. The Rylax new Horn Drill. This move has the potential to defeat any Pokemon in one hit, with a higher chance if the user is higher leveled than the opponent. And of course, Rylax was 4 levels higher.
Perfect. Brick break. We also have Roost too. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of health, but that's fine. Whoa, oh my. That's a one-hit KO?
Things had gotten real. One of our friends that was with us from the beginning was gone, but for real this time. There had been deaths, sure, but an insta-kill move is on another level. Despite that, we somehow managed to squeak out a win in the end. We had lost some friends along the way, but there was no time for that. Our biggest challenge was still ahead of us. If you know anything about Pokemon, you know the last gym isn't the mountain's peak, but a momentary respite before the true climb begins. Oh, come on. You know, writing a dramatic moment isn't easy, and you just walk up and ruin it all. You know what? Hang on. Anyway, with that taken care of, we headed off to collect last-minute materials, grind levels, and collect the other legendary birds, only to immediately lose one to a random trainer. Yeah, I thought I said I cut that part. It's not that bad, though, because we can at least fuse him with the other legendary bird to give him one final chance at life. With all the prep out of the way, we entered Victory Road. Okay, look, I'll just cut to the chase. Victory Road is awful. I had a feeling that this would be tedious, so I did all of it off stream in an effort to make the next stream more entertaining, and whoo boy, I'm glad I did. There are trainers everywhere that all had difficult teams or gimmicks, forcing me to actually prepare for each fight and use all my healing items. And you have to fight basically all of them. The entire road, if you can even call it that, is a huge maze that I swear is designed specifically to f with me. If you know me, you know I have a less than great sense of direction. And let's just say there's a reason I've never gone spelunking. As if that wasn't bad enough, almost all of Victory Road is in a cave, and you know what that means. Wild encounters. I swear, you encounter a new Pokemon like every 6 steps, which is not only annoying on its own, but it also makes it harder to find your way around since you're getting disoriented by a wild animal with a death wish every 12 seconds. The team may have been racking up XP, but I was losing my sanity. You can speed up the game to 10 times speed, and it still took me 2 hours to get to the end. I swear, if I ever see the inside of a cave again, I'm gonna... So, now that Victory Road is complete, we arrived at our final destination. It had been a long road, but as we climbed those steps, I felt a mixture of pride and terror. We had overcome some pretty crazy odds to make it this far, but we knew that the greatest challenge was still ahead of us. It took a while, but I finally put together a team that I thought had a good chance to take us all the way. It was time once again to break the curse of the Nuzlocke, sending all of our friends to the afterlife. It was finally time for... First up, Lorelei, the Ice-type expert.
I'm ready to chew gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of ass. I mean, what?
Of course, we ran into trouble on the very first Pokemon. Lorelei threw out Magong, a fire ice type. Despite being weak to Maggie watching stream's Earthquake, it was higher level, faster, and could tank a hit. 2 hits might have killed Maggie, but then this happened.
She might heal again? I don't know. Oh, I forgot I gave a Quick Claw. Oh my god, I forgot I gave Maggie watching stream a Quick Claw. Wait, Quick Claw? Quick Claw pop? She used all her heals. Let's go! Quick Claw! Pog! Oh my god, dude. Let's go! Twice in a row. What are the chances of that?
Oh my god, that was way too close. We hit the 20% chance for Quick Claw to activate 2 turns in a row. This is the first Mon. It shouldn't be this hard yet.
What the f is this abomination, bro? I'm gonna set up a little bit, I think. How much does takedown do? Not very much at all. Okay, perfect. Pretty good. Nice. Nice ice punch, idiot. I don't think he has anything good then. That's not fantastic, but we can kill in 3. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Look at that.
Despite the close call at the beginning, we were able to finish off the rest of Lorelei's Mon, mostly by beating her in tight matchups. I was cautious, but optimistic going into the next fight. The team and I have been doubtful of our chances to beat the Elite Four, but this is when we truly started to believe that we could do this. Bruno, on the other hand, had other plans for us. Bruno's first Mon was no problem. The problem came when he threw out his next Mon, a combination between Scizor and Heracross. These 2 Mon have the potential to deal great damage on their own, but now they're combined into one with moves that allow it to increase its damage.
It moves first, too.
It was a race against the clock to defeat it before it could set up.
Please don't attack this turn. Oh no, it's over.
Unfortunately, Maggie wasn't able to take a hit from close combat and went down. One friend was already lost, and now it was up to Addix Garmer to clean up.
Okay, good. Good, okay.
Luckily, Addix Garmer was able to defeat the opposing Pokemon before it was able to set up, but we weren't out of the woods just yet.
Die, please. Thank you. Good. Yeah, right. We outspeed and he's already half health. Yeah, okay, okay. Bam. Perfect. There we go, that chat. There's 2 down.
It was close, but we were able to take down Bruno at the cost of one of our team being permanently out of the fight. Agatha was up next.
You've got to be kidding. You're so annoying. Okay. Wow, okay. That did not do very much.
Despite our preparation, we were severely underprepared to deal with ghost types.
Someone get Meg. Why did they do so much?
Chug Chug, our starter, was our only hope of standing up to multiple Shadow Balls. However, even he could only hold out until...
Like, we're gonna die. If it lowers our defense again, it's over. Never mind, it's over anyway.
Our friend, who had been with us since the beginning, had fallen. And there was still multiple tough Mon to go through. Our morale had taken a big hit, and we traded blows with Agatha until only 2 of our team remained.
I don't know, I'm gonna have to take the chance. Yeah, no, it's over. Yeah, okay.
We'd been victorious, sure, but could we really beat the final Elite Four member with only 2 Pokemon left?
What are you doing? This guy does not know how to play the game. It didn't even use one anyway. What an idiot. Flinch. I knew it. I fucking knew it. We are getting so unbelievably unlucky in this fight. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, yeah, it did what? It did like about 100. It's, oh my god, it got an Omni boost. Okay. All right. Moonblast.
We made a valiant effort, but our team had been chipped down to the point where we didn't have enough strength to take on Lance, the final member of the Elite Four. Our goal was so close that I could almost reach out and grab it, but we fell just short. I mean, let's be real, this was never a real Nuzlocke. Sure, I was doing a completely blind playthrough, but I tweaked some of the rules to be easier to compensate for that. Honestly, the run should have died back when we faced Giovanni's triple fusion. Even so, we'd made it so close, but maybe some things just weren't meant to be. No. No. How can we stop now? Our goal is just in sight and we're just going to give up? So what if it's not perfect? So what if we failed once before? When you fall down, the only choice is to get back up or regret it forever. I couldn't let everyone down. So let's give it one last push to defeat the Elite Four and bring this challenge, one of the hardest Pokemon challenges I've ever attempted, to an end. We defeated the Elite Four, but of course, there's one last hurdle. The final thing standing between us and the title of champion, our rival, Duda.
They did a lot already. Okay. Unfortunately, we couldn't set up. He knew what he was doing, dude. Okay. This is grass type. We'll resist it. Oh my god, he's got leftovers. Okay, missed Inferno. And he's dead. There's the ace. The ace is gone. The ace is dead. Okay, that's fine. Chat, I'm gonna play this very, very safe. Stone Edge isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, okay. Perfect, get out of here. His PP is massive. Yeah, but I'm about to slap his PP. Whack, Bailiff, whack his PP. There he goes. Get him out of here. Finally. He has to recharge this turn, so we just kill. Perfect. We go for the kill. That's our only option. I can't believe we're down to our last full restore, bro. Yes, perfect. We got this. We got this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go finally. Yes. Oh my god, dude. Let's go. Chug for the win. My last heal.
We did it. It was a long road, but we finally did it. It may not have had as difficult of a rule set as a traditional Nuzlocke, but you know what? I was happy that I'd beat this challenge on my first playthrough with the restrictions that I had placed on myself. My community and I had a great time, made great memories, and came out of it feeling proud of what we'd accomplished. And while there are more difficult challenges to come, I was happy to sit back for now and revel in the moment. This is the peak, and I'm glad you all joined me for the ride. Oh, hey! Before you go, I've got a bit of an announcement. Something I've been working on for a while. Something many of you have asked for, and I'm super excited. Just, let me get changed. That's right.
merch, baby. I've got this cool sweatshirt with my buddy Chillium on it. Look at him, he's so cute. And dude, there's some sick art on the back. You can't really see it too well, but there's this cute Chillium hat, mugs, and way more. Just head over to xicebergmerch.com to pick up your own. Like right now. You can go right now. The site is live. Like right when I posted this video. This is the reveal. All of the merch art was done by Aaron, except for the Kato mug and the Fimsh water bottle, which was done by Void. But huge thanks to both of them. Thank you guys so much in advance. I'm truly grateful for this community, and I love you all. Now, let's get back to our regularly scheduled credits.
Hey everyone, and thank you all so much for watching. This project took me hundreds of hours of work, so if you enjoyed, hit subscribe, leave a like, it really helps. Of course, I couldn't have made this without the help of some truly fantastic artists, so I want to recognize all of them. I have to say an extra special thank you to Aaron for doing the vast majority of the art on this project and the incredible thumbnail. Thank you for helping me bring my vision to life and making something that we can all enjoy together as a community. And this stunning collab by Aaron, Maggie, and Void. You are all truly amazing. Thanks as well to Danger for playing such a big role in developing the lore and story that in part inspires these runs and videos. And most of all, thank you. If you're here watching, laughing, enjoying, thank you for being a part of this community and giving me the opportunity to do what I love. I will be forever grateful. I'll see you all very soon.